Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be working in my project life. This is week 17, 2017, and it's a 2-spread week because I had a lot of pictures. And as you guys know, I try to stick to 1 spread a week, but sometimes it's okay if I have to add an extra layout. I did cheat and I chose my cards before I started. I have so many cards that I just went through and I felt like the video was going to be too long. So I just went ahead and chose my cards. So I'm going to move my layout aside because as you guys know, I cannot work right on top of my layouts. It really bugs the heck out of me. So I'm just going to move that away. And then I'm going to start with my title card. Now I have this Studio Calico. I think this came in one of my paper pads, my 4x6 paper pads, and it had some really lovely 4x6 cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this floral one, and I grabbed some pink alphas. Now this pack didn't have numbers, and this one doesn't either, but I decided to use the smaller one or the smaller alphas to spell out 17. And then I'm just going to stamp the date. And as always, I always get my dates all messed up. And this time I actually put the wrong dates. But as I've said before, things like that don't bug me. I will try to change that later. And I'm just going through my embellishments, and we'll be adding this little pink one to my daughter's picture. And I'll also cut that picture in half because my pockets for that picture is a 3x4, 2 3x4s. So I'm just going to cut down that 4x6 and add it to my 3x4 pockets. Now my daughter and I spent that Saturday together, and we went and saw Boss Baby, which is hilarious. And I kept the tickets, so I'm just adding that to my 4x6 card. That card also I got in some of my Studio Calico add-ons. So I just added that. I will be journaling about the movie because it gives you that space to do that. And I'm just kind of embellishing this little 3x4 card with a little picture of the movie we went and saw. So I'm going to start working on this 3x4 card. At first I thought I was going to add alphas to that card, but then end up choosing one of these phrases, and I believe it says happy thoughts. So we'll end up saying I love happy thoughts. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go to that picture where my daughter's getting measured at the pediatrician. She has gotten so much taller this year, and I wanted to document that. But I thought I was going to use that today embellishment or chipboard, but I go for this little phrase that made more sense with the picture, and I go for that. And I believe this side of my layout is done, and I'm going to move on to the right side.
Take me
So on this side of the layout, I'm still sticking to all that pink and red. I'm just going to add some enamel dots to this 4x6 card, and I'll also grab my gel pen and add a pink border around this card. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna grab my daughter's 4x6 picture and add the same kind of embellishment that I add on the other side of my spread. And I usually don't do that. I don't repeat embellishments on my layouts, but I felt like I still needed some pink on this side, and it might just bring those two spreads together. So I just go for it and I add it to her picture. So my daughter had her end of the year orchestra concert. So of course I journaled about that, and I'm just adding a little pink heart. I was really proud of myself because I got it to only 3 pictures to go into my album. And as you guys know, my kids have their own school albums, so all the rest of the pictures will go into her album. But anyways, I have a picture of my coffee cup. Yes, I know I take too many coffee cup pictures, but I love them and I love my coffee. And I just used one of my Ali Edwards stamps and added it in white ink right next to my coffee cup. And then I'm just going to move on to this 3x4 card. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. I end up using the heart, and I'm just going to grab a phrase in black and add it right in the center of my heart. So I have these 3x4 cards that I want to use all of them. I like them all and they work really well with my spread. So I decided to grab one of my Simple Stories snap pockets. And I love these pockets, especially for myself. Like my spreads are 1 spread per week. And when you have that extra picture or extra journaling, this is a great way to add it and not have to do an extra layout. So I'm just adding this 3x4 card that I printed my journaling on. It was a really bad printing job, by the way. I didn't notice that I printed my font in bold, so it was too big for what I was going for. But anyways, I'm the type of scrapper that's not gonna reprint anything and definitely not gonna throw away a perfectly fine 3x4 card. So I stick to it. I decide I want to use this embellishment, but once I add it, I don't really like it for some reason. I felt like it needed color. So I'm going to go and grab my gel pen, the same one that I used to add the border on that 4x6 card, and just color in some of the hearts. So I want to add this little pocket to my spread, and a good way to keep your pocket like completely down and it's not like flipping up or bulky is using a bone folder. I've done this for a few years and it's worked really well for me. And I'm just going to add the embellishment right on top of the page protector because I don't want it to bulk up my little pocket. I also grabbed a little tab, and I'm gonna add a little phrase right inside the tab. And I believe I call my layout done. I hope you guys enjoyed this process video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.